Is this on? Is this on? Hey, what's up, people? This is your boy, Real Island Boy, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that at the same damn time. It's Real Housewives of Potomac Season 2 reunion recap. Here, I'm doing part 2. Y'all know, if y'all didn't see my part 1 last week, make sure you check it out. And then come back and watch part 2 recap right now. I'm drinking some pink Moscato. And when I say it's really chill, I think I had it in the freezer on the in the ice tray. It's so cold. But I'm telling you, y'all like my necklace and my bracelet ensemble? Yeah. Anyway, get into it. You have to have everything well cold these days. I'm telling you no lie, this heat is not to be played with, okay? So the reunion started off, we were introduced with the men joining us on the reunion tonight. One, which is, what was my brain freeze? Robin's ex-husband slash baby father slash, I don't know, on and on boyfriend. I don't know, what is he to Robin, so I can't give him a real title. Looked really dapper tonight. I'm like, damn. He was looking sharp with his blue suit on and stuff, fresh haircut, looking his nice old dimples and stuff. I'm like, go ahead, Juan. Then we had, what's his name? Ray Huger, you know, Mr. Broke Bill Gates. Yes, I said that. He joined, you know, looking the same old, you know, I mean, nothing special. Then we had Michael Darby, that's Ashley's husband, for right now. Nothing special about Michael. And then we had Chris, which is Monique's husband. Obviously, we know that Charisse is going through a divorce, and my girl, oh God, why have I brain freeze? What's her name again? Giselle. Giselle is currently dating some ex-basketball player. Okay. So, let me just dissect this reunion part 2 because it was more juicy than... So, they start off with Juan. You know, Juan didn't join this reunion last year, and they had a big go back and forth if he was going to come to this year's reunion because, you know, while we see him supporting Robin in certain aspects of their relationship, whatever that is, he said he's currently a head coach. You know, he's a ex-basketball player. He said the head coach of some school or college basketball team. So I guess sometimes when you're in the public eye, as far as education-wise, you have to be careful what you put out there. So I kind of understand with him as far as what he wants to put out there as far as his image. And we know some of these shows can tarnish your image. And sometimes it can uplift your image. Sometimes. More or less, the bad. Anyway, as I said before, Juan joined the cast tonight. Obviously, Andy had questions about the fact that, you know, the stuff that he said when he was mic'd and didn't realize he was mic'd. You know, he did say them and him and Robin have discussed this before in the past. You know, as far as, you know, them want what is best for both of them. They're just in a... To me, they're just fucking stagnant, not going anywhere. They're too comfortable. I'm like, who wants that? I need somebody who's gonna love me for me, all of me, and give me all of them. I don't want nobody who's gonna just stay there because of we need 2 parents in a household to make sure our kids are growing up okay. I was growing a single parent household and I grew up okay. Many people in America and the world are grown up in single parent families and they do very much fine. So I'm not sure why Robin is making it seem like if one is not there in the household, the children are going to grow up to be the men that they can be or will be. So that's like, girl, please. Then they went to Mr. Black Broke Bill Gates, aka Ray Huger. And while Sharice called him that in kind of joke, I can understand it. All of them on that stage are broker than Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a billionaire. We know, you know, obviously he owns so much in technology. None of them combined on that stage, or that semicircle, what you want to call it, can have the money that Bill Gates have. So if Sharice call you a broke Bill Gates, that's like, to me, a kind of backhanded compliment, because we know he started also with, you know, having, you know, hands in some kind of technology business, and that's how you grew your millions and stuff like that. But being the fact that you're not really Bill Gates, so she's saying the black version of Bill Gates, but the broke version, I mean, that you don't have the kind of money that Bill Gates have. It was kind of a backhanded compliment. So shit, I'll take a backhanded compliment instead of than a no compliment. And that's how I see it. Then it was Ashley and Michael. They are currently separated. And if we did not see this coming, then y'all need to get your eyes checked. Because I could see this, and Stevie Wonder can see it. I'm telling you all out there, some of these shows will break up your relationship, your marriage, or whatever you want to have out there with someone else, because these shows become strenuous on your relationship. Not to say that is the downfall of your relationship, but y'all been on these shows, put a strain on your relationship, and thus can make y'all having big issues in your marriage, relationship, whatever you want to call it. I can name a bunch of shows and who have separated, now getting divorced, is divorced, or no longer together, you know, or, you know, all that bad stuff. So some of these shows are a gift and a curse. Now Ashley separated from her husband, Michael Darby. And, you know, everybody asked the question, was it the reason they're separated because of the whole restaurant business? They said no, but I beg to differ. That restaurant shit, I'm saying, I was talking to my friend, and he was saying that most new businesses, they say will need 5 years before you can see a growth or a return on your money or profit on your business. And I'm like, shit, people out there starting business up in the first, second year and seeing profit and turnover, they are not even breaking even. And if you're not breaking even, you're not making no money at all, but you're plugging all this money into a business that's not even thriving. But he said to me that most businesses don't really see no profit until the 4th, 5th year. But I'm saying, okay, but what about breaking even to make sure that you're at least not spending more money that you're spending more money that you're making? But I'm not a financial consultant or financial guru, so, you know what I mean, good luck to, you know, Michael and Ashley. Somebody did ask, did she move out? Who did move out first? She said she moved out. She lived in Alexandria, which is in some part in Virginia, which is not that far from, you know, the DC, Maryland area. Still in the DMV area. And they did ask, does they have a prenup? And she said yes, and Giselle asked her if they get divorced, will she be okay? She said yes, she'd be okay. Means that obviously whatever's in a divorce decree, sorry, not divorce decree, my bad. The prenup agreement will have her get maybe some substantial amount. The fact that they agreed upon something before they got married, so that's good for her. She did say, and he did agree, that they both want to work on it, but if they're not coming to the same place of moving on and getting better, then it won't work. So hopefully they stay together, but who to tell? I think she will be back on next season, because obviously we're gonna see her and Michael trying to work it out, probably going to therapy and trying to come to some kind of mutual agreement and trying to work it out. They said they love each other, so we'll see how that works out. They said they're separated right now, with the hopes that being separated will bring them back together eventually. We'll see. And then we will deal with Cherise says she's finally filed for divorce. The way she was saying it was kind of making me not believe that she did file. However, she did file. So if she did file for divorce, that's good. Her soon-to-be ex-husband is currently dating some girl. Don't know who, don't care. But she ultimately want to find somebody obviously love her and, you know, blah, 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 companionship. So good luck to you, Cherise. I just can't get over your hair, girl. Your damn bob that you wearing, that jet black looking bob, is perfect. I love it on you. Monique and her husband Chris. When Andy brought the fact that Chris' mother was so like negative and talking all this little stuff about his wife, they're both not, you know, liking the fact that, you know, she was doing that. However, they weren't surprised. They weren't too surprised or appalled, because they know that she be talking slick shit, but never before like mic'd up, and they hearing what she actually said. You know what I mean? Mic'd up, and they hearing actual comments. So it was good to hear it, but it was bad also, mere fact that how can your mother talk so bad about your wife? I'm like, come on. They would say give old people a pass, but shit, if they're damn rude or they're not whatever in line, I'm gonna read you old people. Sorry, you can't be out there and think because you're old you're gonna get a pass for being rude to people. If you need to be called out, I'm gonna call you all out. Sorry, not sorry. And what am I talking about again? They were talking about Karen having a boyfriend or some driver / bodyguard who has blue eyes. The streets of Potomac been talking that I guess she messing with somebody who's her bodyguard / driver. Obviously, say it's not true. She was screwing Ray. But anyway, the street's always talking. The street was also talking that Cherise was dating a firefighter. Now is a superintendent. I'm like, where are the receipts? Where are the pictures? We need more proof. Y'all can't be coming to us with no damn receipts. Anyway, that was basically it. Cherise and Giselle kissing made up. Literally had a cheek kiss. Karen says she's in a better place in her life at this point. You know, all the best to Ashley and her upcoming resolution to that marriage if it lasts. Seemed like Monique is the only one over there kind of like, you know, doing decent with her marriage. You know, so far she's only on season 1. Wait until season 2 when she and her husband start feuding on the show. Cause you know they bought a new property and all that stuff. They're remodeling it. Wait till she and her husband start feuding on the show. And Karen says she and Ray is good. So hopefully also, I don't know how Giselle will have her new boo intertwine or, you know, play out in the show for the third season, because I'm telling you, like, the way they are going, they have to be renewed for a third season. As much as I say that it was a bit blah and a couple hiccups throughout the season, and, you know, Karen seemed like she always lying about something, not being truthful, and all of a sudden she's the head mistress in charge and the grand dame. I can see them getting a third season. So bravo. Bring them back for a third season. I don't know why they're even bringing Real Housewives of Dallas back. I'm not even going to talk about them right now. Real Housewives of Dallas is coming back. I'm not even watching. And don't care. Before y'all go, I was drinking on some pink Moscato tonight. Make sure you have 2 thumbs up the video. Don't forget to please reshare it on your Facebook, your Twitter, forward it to your friends, and follow me on social media. Real Island Boy. Alright, be good. Good night. Bye. Bye.